Hello, ladies and gentlemen and in-betweeners. First and foremost, I just want to say happy New Year to you all. Whether you spent it with loved ones last night, whether you spent it out getting shit-faced, or whether you're spending it in the bottom of a toilet bowl right now, you're probably going to need to want to take a bath. But anyways, yeah. Just want to say Happy New Year to everyone, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting my channel back when I started way 6 months ago. No, honestly, you know, like, when I first started this thing, and even now, like, I was really nervous about it, and there were a couple of people that I consulted about it, and they said it's fine, just do it, have fun. And you know what? It is a lot of fun doing this, and you know, I don't have much now in terms of, you know, subscribers or comments or whatever. In fact, I barely have anything at all, but you know, it's the little things that count. And for those of you who do watch my stuff regularly, you do watch my content, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And, well, how did I spend my New Year's Eve?
Oh, hi, Pinkie Pie.
This is your singing telegram. I hope it finds you well. You're invited to a party because we think you're really swell. Gummy's turning 1 year old, so help us celebrate. The cake will be delicious, the festivities first rate. There will be games and dancing, pop for apples, cut a rug. And when the party's over, we'll gather round for a group hug. No need to bring a gift, being there will be enough. Birthdays mean having fun with friends, not getting lots of stuff. It won't be the same without you, so we hope that you say yes. So please, oh please, RSVP and come and be our guest.
Pretty much how I've been spending the past couple of days. You see, there's this little show going around. It's been around for a few years now, but it's really popular with the wrong demographic. And if you haven't guessed by the title, it's called My Little Pony. Man, you know, when I went into this thing, I heard about it for a while, and well, to be fair, there's only really one person who actually really influenced me to get into it.
She turns into an alicorn! Are you shitting me? Why?
She's a delight. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, I've been watching My Little Pony, and before anyone gets on my back about how a 20-something-year-old guy is watching a show that's intended for little girls, for one thing, I am not the only one. I promise you, I am not the only one. I know people who are in their 20s and their 30s, maybe even late 30s to 40s who watch this show. And I can see why. It's actually a really clever show. You know, it still has stuff for kids, but the writing and the humour most of the time is spot on, and it's got some good lessons for kids as well. But a lot of the time it does it in a really subtle way. It's not like a sledgehammer to the face kind of thing. Like I see a lot of kid shows nowadays because I have 2 nieces and nephews and I babysit quite often, and man, a lot of them are just, I don't know. I really shouldn't think too deep into it because they are kid shows, but at the same time it's sort of like, you know, really, you couldn't let them figure that out for themselves sort of thing, but I digress. But yeah, My Little Pony, yeah, like I said, the writing is really great, the humour is really great as well. It's got an interesting, unique, diverse group of characters. First of all is Twilight Sparkle, who is basically the leader of the group, and yeah, she's basically the leader of the group, and you know, she there's basically 2 types of ponies in this. I'm going off the handle here. Like, I'll probably do a full scale review at some point in the future, but this is just off the top of my head. and those are Pegasi and I think they're called Pegasi and unicorns. Unicorns have magic horns. Yeah. Unicorns have magic horns, you know, they can cast magic spells and stuff like that. And Pegasi can obviously fly. And then there's earth ponies who don't get either. And one of the things that Katie was complaining about is how earth ponies, like you have ponies that are magic, ponies that can fly, and then ponies that don't really do anything. She says it's unfair. And I can see where she's coming from, but at the same time, I don't know, it feels like they put earth ponies in so that like us as human beings can identify sort of with those ponies. Like everyone's gonna have a favourite pony or whatever, or a favourite character, but like I kind of feel like they put them in there because it's someone we can like relate to and someone we can identify with, like. But yeah. There's Twilight, like I said, Twilight Sparkle's the leader. She's really smart and she really has these spells and she's constantly studying while getting her friends out of danger as well, or trying to. And then we have Rarity, who I don't necessarily mind all that much. I mean, she definitely has her moments, and when she has her moments, they're awesome. But
I beg your pardon, but what, pray tell, are you doing?
Others will dig, you will haul the wagon.
Precious pony Paddy will be preserved.
Well, somebody certainly needs proper nail care. When was the last time you two had a manicure? You're scratching up my coat with those jagged things.
Please be quiet!
Good heavens, what is that smell?
Smell!
Ah, mystery solved. It's your breath.
Enough! Search, pony!
Well, since you insist. But I must say, the working conditions in here are simply dreadful. Musty and damp. It's going to wreak havoc on my mane. And this air is stifling, suffocating. And when I try to get a deep breath, the stench of all you dogs makes me nauseated. You look and smell like you haven't bathed in weeks. Have you never heard of soap? You could all do with a good round of soap and water. Oh, water. I'm terribly thirsty. Could I please have some water?
Oh, gracious, I can't take this anymore! Be quiet, pony!
And that's another thing. I would appreciate it if you'd stop calling me Pony. I am a lady, and I wish to be addressed as such. So you may call me Miss, or Rarity, or Miss Rarity.
Enough! You're whining! It hurts!
Whining? I am not whining. I am complaining. Do you want to hear whining? This is whining. Oh, this harness is too tight. It's going to chafe. Can't you loosen it? Oh, it hurts and it's so nasty. Why didn't you clean it first? It's going to leave a stain. And the wagon's getting heavy. Why do I have to pull it?
But the problem is our character is based around, you know, I wouldn't call her shallow, but you know, she obviously does care a lot about her looks, staying clean and that sort of thing. But she's a great character because when you push her far enough, like she'll basically take on anything. And but the problem is her episodes are based. Some of them, from what I know right now, like in season 1, just finished watching season 1. They're based around fashion and, you know, looks and stuff like that, and there's always this cliched, you know, fashion designer that comes in, looks at her work, and I was never a fan of that sort of thing to begin with in shows. And if you like fashion, if you love modeling, that kind of thing, then more power to you, you'll probably enjoy it. But for me, those episodes that just don't really work for me. But there are a few episodes. The Diamond Dog one. Bear in mind, I just watched season 1, so I don't know season 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. Oh, by the way, that's another thing. Now the show right now is its 4th season, which is something of a milestone, especially at least I think it is for kid shows. I don't know how it is now. I know SpongeBob has been going on for eons. I know Fairly Odd Parents, I think, is still going. So yeah, but like I said, 4th season, that's impressive, especially for like a company that I don't think is from. It's not a Disney. It's not a Disney show. It's not a Warner Brothers show, and I'm not sure. I think it might be independent, but I could be completely wrong. All I know is Hasbro Studios. You know, the toy company. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, Rarity. She has her moments definitely, but like I said, some of her episodes are just sort of. And then we have Pinkie Pie, who is really excited, really generous, and like just loves having fun and loves laughing, and man, she cracks me. like in this one episode, like she's having a party and.
This punch is simply divine. Is this the same recipe you used for your Spring Has Sprung party? Nope, something new. It's Gummy's favorite.
Oh, that's another thing. The animation is really top notch. I mean, it's nice and vibrant and colorful, but at the same time, it's easy on the eyes. It's not like, you know, a lot of animes. It's not like an anime like where they have really bright colors just forcing themselves at you, and like it's really hard to take it all in. But the animation, in terms of like the sound design and everything else, it reminds me of a lot of those shows I grew up with, like Dexter's Laboratory or Powerpuff Girls, or in fact I think it was Fairly Odd Parents occasionally I used to watch. But yeah, it's that kind of design, and I really love that design. It's like sort of lazy, but at the same time it really works. But yeah, like I said, the animation is great, and Pinkie Pie, that expression when expression does not change, I just thought that was amazing. And yeah, like I said, she's always in high spirits. She loves entertaining. She loves you know, being sort of like being the center of attention, but making sure everyone else is having fun as well. So yeah, I love Pinkie Pie. Then we have Fluttershy, who is like the really timid, scared, and shy one, but when she goes crazy, it's fucking scary.
How dare you? How dare you! Listen here, mister. Just because you're big doesn't mean you get to be a bully. You may have huge teeth and sharp scales and snore, smoke, and breathe fire, but you do not, I repeat, you do not hurt my friends! You got that? Well?
But that rainbow one kicked me.
And I am very sorry about that. But you're bigger than she is, and you should know better. You should also know better than to take a nap where your snoring can become a health hazard to other creatures.
But I...
Don't you, but I mean, mister. Now, what do you have to say for yourself? I said, what do you have to say for yourself?
Yeah, Fluttershy definitely has her moments as well. But you know, she's one of the characters that I can see consistently changing. Well, throughout season 1 anyway. You know, like there are episodes that actually make her more and more brave, more and more courageous, and that sort of thing. And it's great to see that kind of continuity in a show that isn't really linear. So that's, yeah, I love Fluttershy. Yeah. Apart from, that's the thing, like, I don't hate any of these ponies, but yeah. Next we have Applejack, who is one of my favorites for reasons I can't really say. I don't know. Maybe it's the southern accent, like, I have a thing for girls with southern accents. Anyways, yeah. But yeah, she's a businesswoman as well. Like she used to live on a farm, and she's used to hard work and the grind and everything. And I don't know. I think that's a character a lot of adults can relate to, because she works really hard, and she loves to sell her apples, and she's really passionate about her apples. Like there's this one episode where she like basically there's this thing called the Grand Galloping Gala, I think it's called, where all the other ponies are thinking of like hanging out, having fun. Sorry, excuse me. Hanging out, having fun, and just generally having a good time. Applejack is thinking about selling. So yeah, like I said, she's got like a really solid business plan. But yeah, I think that's probably why I love this character so much. Like for me, like when it comes to like working hard and stuff, like I don't know. Like I said, I can't really say, but I think it's the business side. I think I need to watch more to really know unless she gets worse. I don't know, but yeah, I really do love Applejack. She's probably one of my favorites, probably next to Rainbow Dash, who is like really. She's really the tomboy of the group. She loves because she's a Pegasus, she can fly, and she's like really competitive. She loves racing through the clouds. She makes watch over Ponyville, make sure the clouds and everything is in order and everything like that. But she's really like abrasive, really competitive and stuff like that. And
Look upon me, Equestria, for I am Rarity! Uh-oh. Oh no! Her wings evaporated into thin air! Hold on, Rarity! I'm coming! I can't look.
she's really impulsive, but I think that's what I love about her. She just doesn't give a shit a lot of the time, and I don't know. I think Rainbow Dash is probably my favorite. So right now, as far as I can tell, I'm tied between Applejack and Rainbow Dash, personally, for me. But yeah, like I said, I need to watch more to really formulate an opinion. But yeah, like I said, Rainbow Dash is like really competitive, but she does, like, they all care about each other. You can tell. Like I just started watching season 2, and I don't want to give too much away, but it's going with the old cartoon cliche where everyone is the opposite of what they're supposed to be. You know. Like I said, eventually I'll probably do a full-scale review of it, but yeah, I'm just saying, My Little Pony, not what I expected, and I have no regrets. And there's really no turning back now, but yeah. What else? Oh, yeah. I've got a few new projects lined up for the next year or so. In particular...
A book just fell on my head. I only have myself to blame. Or wait, I said it wrong. Hold on, let me read it again. A book just fell on my head. I only have my shelf to blame. I ruined it.
Yeah, I love that game. So, man. I'm probably going to do a multi-part review of that game because one, I don't know, 20, 30, 45, whatever minute review probably just won't cut it. So, yeah, and I'm looking for external sources to help me with that. But, yeah, I'm going to be looking to review The Last of Us. But my next review is probably going to be Gravity. But yeah, like I said, for those people who have been watching my channel, who've been watching my shows and everything else, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate every single one of you. But yeah, I think that's really all I have to say right now. So until then, see you guys later. Yeah, like I said, those people who've got their toilet bowl stuck in